We begin with breaking news. Civil rights leader Jesse Jackson has passed away.
His family announced he died early this morning. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom with the details. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Megan. Morning, Chris. Jesse Jackson was 84 years old. He died surrounded by his family. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease several years ago and had been suffering from a rare brain disease. Jackson was a civil rights leader who reshaped the Democratic Party.
My constituency is the desperate, the damned, the disinherited, the disrespected, and the despised.
He was a friend to the powerless and a warrior for civil rights. He led a lifetime of crusades in the U.S. and abroad. He advocated for the poor and underrepresented on issues from voting rights to job opportunities to education and health care. Jackson was born in 1941 to a teenage mother in segregated South Carolina. He went to college on a football scholarship and quickly joined the civil rights movement. Here he is in the 1960s making one of his most famous speeches.
I may be poor, but I am somebody. I may be on welfare, but I am somebody. I may be in jail, but I am somebody.
So Jesse Jackson passed away today. Prayers to his family, prayers to him. But the biggest question I have about Jesse Jackson, I wonder why everybody is praising Jesse Jackson. What did Jesse Jackson actually do in the civil rights movement that made him so popular? I believe that Jesse Jackson was a influencer before the term influencer got popular. Basically, what I feel that Jesse Jackson did was he put himself in a position to represent black people. And then when corporations need somebody to come and talk to black people and be in charge of black people, they hired Jesse Jackson. I don't think Jesse Jackson did anything for the black community that was important. What money did he put up? What did he actually do? He became a pastor to be in control of black people. He pushed black people to the Democrat Party. What did he actually do? I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm just talking about his body of work. What did he actually do for the black community that actually means something? All I see is a man that was talking a lot, preaching a lot, and that's it. When there's a problem involving black people, he showed up to show that he's the face of the black community. So if somebody wants a problem solved, they will call him. He's similar to Al Sharpton and all these type of activists and civil rights leaders. What did they do for black people? I don't understand why they are celebrating him on the side of his body of work, because I look at it and I look like he didn't do anything. I'm not a pessimist. I'm a realist. I look at it and I say, what did he say? What can we look at and say Jesse Jackson did that? He had a couple cool speeches. He had a cool couple things. But what did he do for everybody to praise him? He became and made the term influencer popular before social media influencers was popular. He put himself in the middle between the corporations and the black people so he can get the gain. He gained financially for being the voice of black people. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Because when they say, you know, he did this and he did that, I'm trying to find what did he actually do other than great speeches. We have to start looking at people and stop listening to what they said and look at what they did. That's the thing that I have about activists, leaders. Everybody wants to be an activist. Everybody wants to be a leader. Everybody wants to be the forefront, the face, to boycott this place, this place, this place. But why do they do that? Because activism pays. If you're the leader of a group such as powerful as the black community, what happens when corporations or somebody needs to control the black community? Who do they call? They call that activist. They call that guy that said he's a leader. He's not really helping you. He put himself in a position to make money financially, but what did he do for the people? If you're watching this, I want you to comment, what did he actually do to where you can say he put a stamp on history? Speeches aren't enough. Showing up after somebody gets beat up is not enough. It's not. The only thing that gets you power in America, or even in the world, is money or influence. He used his influence to make money. If I look at Jesse Jackson's timeline, he started off with civil rights with Martin Luther King. Then he went to become a pastor, right? Pastor, become a figure, that gives him validation. Then he had the push, right? He's pushing for, humanity, right? Then he jumped over for the Rainbow Coalition, right? Which was, all colors. And then the LGBTQ plus women. I look at him as somebody that was chasing these things, these trends to stay on top of, to continually make money. So he was the old school, or he was the first social media influencer. That's what I can say about Jesse Jackson. But if I look at him, I don't look at him as a man that really put a stamp on the community, really made a change in the community. I just see it as a man that had great speeches. He may have motivated a couple people, but what did he actually do for us to really sit around and praise him?
In 1965, Jackson marched with Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma, Alabama. He joined King's Southern Christian Leadership Conference and worked closely with him. 3 years later, Jackson was at the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis when King was assassinated. Shortly after the shooting, Jackson became an ordained Baptist minister. He started 2 civil rights groups in Chicago, one called Push and the other Rainbow. They advocated for blacks, women, and the gay community. In the 1970s, Jackson took his call for justice around the world. He traveled internationally, speaking out against apartheid in South Africa, and he even attempted to negotiate peace in the Middle East. In the 1980s, he ran for president twice, and while neither attempt was successful, he organized and energized people in the black community, many who had never voted before. Here's a portion of his speech to the 1988 Democratic National Convention.
So what I can say, in learning more and more about him, I would say his thing is that Jesse Jackson is one of the black leaders that ushered black people to Democrats, to being Democrats. Jesse Jackson claim to fame will be he was one of the leaders at that time to push black people to vote for Democrats. That to me is his stamp. But how has that been good for the black community today? We as anybody, we have to make sure we have to stop believing what people say and look at what they do. There's too many people talking. There's too many speeches. There's too many, saying I'm going to do this if you vote for me. I'm going to do this because I look good in the suit. We have to stop believing the looks or what they say, but we have to start judging people on what they actually do. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, going to keep this thing rock, keep it going. Make sure you lock into the Patreon. Link is in the description below. Monday through Friday, 10:21 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have the No Filter Morning Show. Make sure you tune in. I appreciate you guys. I'm out.